Understanding harmony.
This is Bad Lieutenant. I'm sitting down with the legendary Berliner DJ KAOS, Jolly Jam's fame, in anticipation of his gig coming up tomorrow, the 24th. And yeah, how we doing, Dennis?
Good. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
On the other side, in the US.
How's life in Berlin?
Good, sunny. Corona restrictions. It's all done. Clubs opened last week. We're good. No masks, no tests. Only I think tomorrow night at the party is a negative test you need to show. And yeah, it's a new venue, killer venue. It's killer. I'm so happy, you know, it's outdoor, weather is good. Yeah, looking forward, man, to like you know, like you said before, connect with people, reconnect with the world, you know.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. We all need more dance floors in life. So many ways we're split up and siloed, and you know, getting back in the dance floor is where it's at. So it feels like the thaw is happening. And you're in sort of the epicenter of it all in Berlin. But I'd love to talk more about your gig in a little bit. But for those who've been paying attention, you know, you've been really active in this period of COVID and, you know, the whole slide that everyone's been in. Some people have shut down. But Jolly Jams has been on a real tear. Tons of productions, compilations, you know, some albums of the month on Juno, a lot of good stuff. So can you fill us in a little bit on what's going on with Jolly Jams?
The thing is when the Corona started, and in the beginning you didn't know what to expect, you know. I didn't expect that the whole world is shutting down. No airplanes, nothing. You can't travel. You fucking 2 years, you know. Right. And I started working in the studio. I like hammering music tracks, recording, stay creative. Just 18 releases in 2 years. That's a lot.
Shitload, man. It's amazing to see. It's just what it seems like, one thing after the other. You know, basically.
It was. I had a feeling. I had a moment after 10 releases going. I had a feeling it's too much. It's too much. I do too much. But then the response was really good. You know, it was a really good response from across the world, because I think in that period, that crazy Corona period, 2 years, you deliver music, you make good stuff, people love you even more.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I'm thinking. You know, a lot of DJs were just classic DJ. I respect that. But when I was younger, in the early 90s, I'm coming from DJ, producer. That was the school I was going through, like, make your own music, make your own beats. I learned everything. I started an MPC 60 drum box, and I copied DJ Shadow's album, the drum programming. I tried to recreate it. So I started doing beats on the MPC, and I started working. Then I got more and more into music production, but I started from very simple, and then it got bigger and bigger and more, you know, more instruments and more, you know, more songs. You know, I started getting into songs, and then Jolly Jams. You know, I have I've been signed to a lot of labels over 20 years, and I said no more. I did all the labels, and now it's Jolly Jams. I'll focus on my own stuff, and I have the control, and I have cool artists, cool friends. Yeah. That was
totally,
a big step
too, which I love. It's like, it doesn't seem like you're not working with, you know, marketing firms or any bullshit like that. It's all coming from a genuine tip. And you know, I think what I notice is obviously with the downturn in clubbing and COVID, I think people want music that's going to stand up and be musical and jolly jams. You know, it's got that really sort of eclectic feel, ranging from all the
Thanks.
psych music all the way to dance floor bangers. So, you know, for people who don't know the label, what should they check out?
I mean, there's a new compilation. I started doing compilations in the last 5 years. So there's some releases we put out, and some of the releases were when we did the crowd rock, the guitar, electronic, slower jams, slower music. It was too early. It was too early for the world, you know, and there was a little response only, and it was so much work and just so many good musicians playing on these crowd rock tunes, and it's sounding German, very German. And I sort of put 2 or 3 tracks on the compilation to show the world this release exists. And then people look back into it.
Yeah, when was that released originally?
It was released, 2 releases, 2 albums. I don't know. It was maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And it was a big production. It was super quiet when we put the record out. It was 12 tracks, fucking insane recording sessions, and very little feedback. And then we did another one under the same title, Gerling Grützi, and re-released some of the early sessions remixes, sort of remix our own music and re-release it. And then it got more and more attention, and then I picked the right people to remix it or edit it, and then it became bigger. But the compilations in general are helping hidden music, hidden tracks, to give them a reborn feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm doing that, and there's a compilation coming on April 1, and it's 12 jams, and Juno's doing a big feature on this, a big feature interview. We're doing an interview now. I'm so happy. We did so many cool things together over the last 2 years, 3 years. I don't know. I'm so happy, you know. I'm good to see you. It's good to see you, you know.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'll put on one of these power session from the Winter Olympics EP that you released. Is that your
that's a good example. Yeah, that's a good example.
Play it in the background. This is one of the tracks.
This is actually the same musicians for the crowd rock. This is the final. This is the final, the third one.
You can really hear the musicianship. You know, again, I think
it's all recorded. It's no edits. We didn't sample nothing. It's all played live.
Right. Beautiful.
And we had Yellow Magic Orchestra in our minds. Yellow Magic was fucking. We're tripping out. We love all that music, all that Japanese electronic music, and you know, it mirrors a little bit that sound.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the range, man. And so, you know, let's talk about your gig tomorrow, because you know, obviously that's coming up. This is a new residency for you, or is this a one-off, one night?
Yeah. I'm you know, tomorrow's the first party. It's a Thursday, and you know, I was thinking, okay, you know, nightlife. I've been doing it for so many years. I've been everywhere, and then this thing came up in Berlin, and I love Berlin. You know, you follow me on IG, on Instagram. You see how much I love Berlin. Being with my daughter, be at home on the bike. It's so beautiful. And now this thing is coming up, this new residency, and yeah, it's a killer. It's a wood floor, it's a wood room, it's a very tight sound system. Yeah, and tomorrow is the first party. The place called Aeden. Aeden is a cool name too, you know. Garden of Aeden. Aeden is beautiful. And the crew.
What neighborhood is it in?
Kreuzberg.
Spot. West Berlin. Right?
Yeah, man. Yo, Rasta man. Yeah, and that's a cool thing too, you know, because representing the West Side, because when the wall came down, everybody was just hitting for the East, techno, bunker, techno. And now the West Side is booming and it's beautiful and there's so many cool people. You see older people, young kids, mothers, fathers. You know, it's beautiful. It's just West Berlin is just original. It got that original feeling, that Berlin feeling, you know.
Yeah, I haven't been to Berlin, sadly. I hope to make it over there.
You come. You will come out. You will come out. 100%. You will come out. I put you on one of the gigs.
Yeah, I'd love that.
I'll show you the thing. Yeah.
But it seems like West Berlin's so diverse, and you know, obviously, when everyone thinks of it, it's like that techno East Berlin sound that you.
It was.
And so now you're representing the diversity of the place in West Berlin.
West Berlin was pretty much off the map for a long time. It was off the map. Nobody was interested in West Berlin. Nobody started clubs. Nothing. It was quiet. Now, in the last couple of years, it's refreshing and it's cool. And it's got the old neighborhood, the old architecture. It looks beautiful. It's killer.
Bringing it back at Aiden. You heard it first here. So
it was never. Sorry, I want to say one thing. It was never gone. It was always there. But it's back on the map. It's back on the map in Kreuzberg, Club Aeden. Oh man, it's going to be beautiful tomorrow. The weather, it's warm at night. I play records tomorrow. I'll pull out some 12-inch records.
Yeah, what should people expect sound-wise? You going all over the place, just straight?
All over the place. I have two colleagues from Manchester and London, killer DJs, Danny Russell and Alex Voices. Alex been around ages. He was part of the Loft, David Mancuso's sound system. Lucky Cloud, England, Plastic People. He's a resident there. He knows what's up, man. He knows. He's super psyched. He called me already. Oh, set times. I'm like, all right. He's psyched. And Danny is a younger generation, but also comes from that old school Manchester factory records field. His family. They're all in music business and they've all been around for a long time and they're cool cats.
Yeah. Shout outs to Neil Diablo and Doug and Manchester.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure. Word, man, it's going to be a great night, it sounds like. So doors open when? When should people come? What information do they need to know?
It's open. It's opening at 10. It goes till 7. All night long.
Night, baby. Sounds like it's gonna be a long one. It's just what people need right now. I'm sure it'd be great. Wish I could be there, but we're doing it.
For me, last thing I want to say is, for me, the DJ shouldn't be so much. It should be more. DJ is the guy who plays the music, and the performers are the dancers. The dancers are the people who make the party. If you don't have any dancers, no crowd, what the fuck, So it's about the crowd, the dancing. And there's so many self-focused DJs. Me. I'm the guy. I'm the cool DJ. That generation, I don't know. So we're doing a very old school. We are quiet. We do our music and then let the people do their thing. Let the dancers run the show.
Hell yeah, man. That's where it's at. So on that note, we're going to let Dennis go. But hey, thanks for sitting down with us. I hope the gig goes great tomorrow.
Pleasure. We talk soon, okay, buddy?
Yeah, we'll connect soon. All right, brother.
Peace.
Dancing in the moonlight.